Welcome to this presentation on labeling, documentation and mapping of FTTx networks. My name is Pavel Schuster and I have been working as a key account manager at Preformed Line Products for 20 years. Our focus is on all types of housings used in optical networks such as dome closures, distribution boxes and cabinets. Over the years, I've seen one thing make or break even the most robust fiber deployments: how well the network is labeled, documented, and mapped. These practices often decide whether your FTTx network runs smoothly or turns into a spaghetti mess no one wants to touch. Whether you're just getting started or already deep in the field, I promise you'll take away something practical for your next project. Let's jump in. All right, folks, today's topic might not sound exciting at first until you're knee-deep in mud, staring at a mystery box in a village ditch, wishing someone, maybe even you, had left a label or a map. We're talking about labeling, documentation and mapping in FTTx networks. These might not be the flashiest parts of a deployment, but they're the ones that keep everything running smoothly long after the cables are buried. We've seen it time and time again. A great fiber network gets built and then chaos hits. A technician opens a cabinet and says, "Looks good, but what is it?" Meanwhile, the customer's waiting and no one knows where to start. Think of labeling as your treasure map. Without it, you're just standing in front of a bunch of X's with no clue what's underneath. Why bother with documentation? First off, the law requires it. Seriously. Construction codes demand proper documentation, maps, drawings, and all the official stuff. No docs, no network. The city won't take it over. You'll fail final inspection, but even more important, you'll need it later. Imagine coming back 5 years down the line to fix an issue. If nothing's written down, you're starting from zero. And when something breaks, you don't want to play fiber detective. You want to find the break fast and fix it. Without documentation, you're just wandering in the dark, hoping to get lucky. Let's take a look at what actually needs to be recorded. Start with the big picture, your network paths. That means feeder cables that bring in the signal, distribution lines that spread it through the streets, drop cables that deliver it to the customer's home. Next, document your cables and microducts, their type, length, and which tube leads where. Then come the boxes, closures, and patch panels. Every connection point should be labeled and mapped. And finally, the splitters and fibers. If you don't know which fiber connects to which customer, you're basically playing fiber roulette. Here's a fun one. Fibers are colored. Not just to look pretty, each one has a meaning. The standard sequence follows 12 colors: blue, orange, green. In the field, it looks like a rainbow, and that's exactly how you should treat it. If someone messes up the color sequence, it's over. You're stuck with hours of tone tracing and swearing. And when you have 48 plus fibers, you group them into color-coded bundles. Mark them, label them, make it obvious what's what. Keep in mind different international standards to ensure consistent and reliable identification of optical fibers. Every box needs a name, not something poetic, just a number or a code, e.g. B14/3. And not with a sticky note. Use UV and weather-resistant labels. In the real world, no one says FTTx distribution cabinet. It's a hub, a pit, or a domic. Yes, that's real slang. Take photos, lots of them. A good picture with a label and GPS tag is your best friend when you come back 2 years later and barely remember how the network was set up. There's the ideal world. The project designer's version, the DPS, and then there's what actually gets built in the field, the RDS. You'll always run into surprises. A gas line where it shouldn't be, tree roots, or a grumpy neighbor who won't let you dig. So the plan changes. When that happens, write it down, sketch it, take a photo. Do not rely on your memory. It will betray you. Always keep both versions, the original design and the real-world result. It'll save your time, your budget, and probably your sanity. Start simple. Excel works. You'd be surprised how much power a neat table has. For drawings, go with AutoCAD or DWG files. That's the standard. Bigger projects, step up to GIS, Geographic Information Systems. You get a full map of your network. Zoom, search, click, boom. No more digging blind. And then there are operator systems like OSP Insight or Telco GIS. These beasts store everything. Once you scan a QR code on site, you've got all the data. Who installed it, when, what's inside, what goes where. Gone are the days of drawing on a napkin. You're using GPS tools and mobile apps to collect real-time coordinates. Best practice? Send it straight to the cloud. Don't let it live in your head or on a random screenshot. Modern boxes have QR or barcodes. Scan them and boom, full info. Here are two tools you'll often see in the field. QGIS, short for Quantum GIS, is a free open-source application used to view, edit, and analyze geospatial data. It's powerful and flexible, great for mapping and visualizing anything with a location. ArcGIS Collector from Esri is a mobile app designed for field data collection. In FTTx projects, it's commonly used to record precise locations of cabinets, poles, chambers, and customer drops. You can also use it to update build statuses like in progress or complete, and link field photos directly to your network assets. To wrap things up, let's take a look at the most common mistakes in the field. Unlabeled cables. You think you'll remember where they go. 2 years later, you'll be guessing and probably wrong. Incorrect GPS coordinates. Enjoy walking in circles. In the rain, while the customer's yelling on the phone. Pro tip: document everything like you won't be back, because you probably won't. The next person will thank you for making things clear. Let's quickly recap what really matters. It's not about the cable, it's about knowing where it goes. You can have the best hardware in the world, but without clarity, you're just guessing. Labeling is the foundation of functionality. If things aren't marked properly, you'll lose time, money, and your client's trust. Documentation is the memory of your network. Without it, you're starting from scratch every time something needs fixing. Mapping means faster maintenance and happier customers. When you can find things fast, you solve problems faster. And finally, discipline makes the difference. It's not glamorous, but it's what separates chaos from control. Thank you for your attention. At PLP Czech Republic, we focus on developing and manufacturing reliable solutions for optical networks and energy distribution. Our goal is to help build stronger, safer, and more efficient infrastructure for the future. We also know that without proper installation discipline, things are not easy. That is why we encourage you to label, map, and document your networks. It makes everything clearer and more sustainable. I truly appreciate your time and look forward to the chance to meet you again at our next event.